Okay guys, this is my lot of two Nylint Ford Econoline kennel trucks. Both of them are missing the kennel dogs. I have looked to get the dogs, and when they show up separately on eBay, they tend to go pretty quick. So I guess a lot of other people are looking for them as well. Okay, these two Nylint trucks are from different years. You can tell by the decal. I believe the older Nylint trucks had the decal on the side that had the name of the truck, and that's Nylint Kennels, and it says number 6200 up on the top of the decal. The later ones, I believe, just had the Nylint in with Nylint up under it, and I think even after that they had the word Nylint down the side, but I'm not an expert. It's just what I've observed. So if I'm right or wrong, let me know. Okay, now the one on the right is the one I think is the older one, and it has Ford painted in the bumper. I'm sorry, the word Ford between the headlights is painted, and the bumper has an N in it, excuse me, to where this one, which is I think the newer one, has no paint on the word Ford, and the word Nylint is pressed into the bumper. Now both of these kennel trucks show play wear. The one on the right is the older one, and it has a lot more paint loss than the one on the left. But the one on the left, the kennel is actually damaged. As you can see, it's taped together, cracked. The one on the right is in pretty good shape. I just need to get the dogs for them. Now I do not recall where I picked these two up. I picked them up at separate times. One of them, the one in the front here, the older one, is now on the left side. It came complete as you see it. The one in the back, it came without the kennels. I located those kennels. I want to say I got it off of eBay, and real cheap because it was damaged, and because I didn't know what I was going to do with it, if I was going to keep it or trade it off or something. But it's like everything else when it comes to pressed steel, I end up keeping it. And so unless somebody wants to pay me a stupid high price, that's about the only way they're going to get it away from me. Now I've often wondered, I've never checked into it, but were the kennel trucks produced so they could market a truck to girls by chance? Because, you know, as a young boy, I never knew this one existed until I ran across the first one. And as I said, I can't remember where I got them at. I don't know if I got them at a flea market, a yard sale, a church sale. I can't tell you where I got them at. I've had them for so long, and they've always been on display somewhere in the house. And one's in one room and one's in the cabinet in the living room, sitting on a shelf for people to see. And people kind of get a kick out of them because a lot of people my age, and they never even knew that Nylint made 40 Econoline toy trucks. Okay, this is going to be the buyer beware part of this video. As I stated, I was searching for the kennel dogs, and I get home late one night. This is maybe 3-4 years, 5 years ago, and I went on eBay searching for the kennel dogs, and lo and behold, another kennel truck with dogs that was being sold fairly cheap was up for sale with minutes to run out, and nobody had bid on. And the starting bid was $9.99, and it had like a minute or two left, so I went into panic mode and bid on it, and this is what I got. A miniature version of the Nylint kennel truck. Now after I paid for this truck, I could not wait to get it home because, as I said, it was complete with dogs. So when the package was delivered, sitting on my front porch, I thought that was kind of small for a Nylint kennel truck. When I opened it up, this is what I found. Now I've taken out one of the dogs, and you see it's tiny. You almost see through it, it's so tiny. Cause you can imagine my disappointment after I realized that I jumped on something real quick without reading the description on eBay. But the more I looked at the little truck, the more I kind of liked it. There's a couple of interesting things about it. One thing is it's the identical image of the full-size kennel truck, except it's in plastic. It has the word "Ford" between the headlights. It's not painted. And it has kennel truck on the roof. And if you look inside, there is a steering wheel on the right hand side. Okay, here's the, well, I would say passenger side, but when it's right hand drive, I guess it's driver side. There is a tape residue on it on both sides and across the top. I guess that was how it was packaged or something, because I don't understand why it was on there any other reason. And here's the back of the kennel truck. Tailgate does let down, but it's old plastic, so I'm not going to do it. But I am going to do something with this kennel truck I forgot to do with the other kennel trucks. I'm going to remove the kennel. The full-size Nylint kennel trucks, the kennel's removed just as easily. I don't know why I didn't do it, but there you are. Now, since I've had this little kennel truck, I have tried and tried to find out who made it, when it was made, and where it came from. I've failed. I'm assuming it's an Asian produced toy, because I always had an exact copy of a Nylint full size, and it probably, you know, like China, how they don't pay anything for licensing and all that, they just take it. It might be a Chinese toy. It is cool, but if any of you guys know who made it, when it was made, and where it was made, I'll be grateful if you'll share that information. Now there's a shot of the wheel, just a plastic wheel. Looks like something come off a military toy, military truck that is. Okay, just a little bit more information. When you roll the two Nylints, you can feel the weight and they roll pretty evenly. When you roll the little plastic knockoff kennel truck there, it wobbles. It wobbles bad. You can't see it on the video, but when you roll it, you can feel it and you can see it. The dog's moving around pretty good. All right, that's my two Nylint kennel trucks with bonus plastic knockoff kennel truck. And again, I'll ask, if you know anything about that little plastic one, let me know. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a great day, guys.